Are you looking for the best lawn mowers? In this video we will look at some of the best lawn mowers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. EcoPower Plus 21-inch Self-Propelled Mower. After 6 months of testing through different weather and grass conditions, the EcoPower Plus 21-inch Self-Propelled Mower is our top pick for most yards. We think this is the best lawn mower around because we found it easy to use on different terrains and around obstacles, and we loved how it kept our grass nicely manicured all season long. You can mow just about any lawn up to 0.50 acres on a single charge thanks to the mower's 56-volt, 7.5Ah battery, which can run for up to an hour before needing a recharge. Our small Iowa lawn, less than a quarter acre, was easily completed before the battery ran down. However, if you have a bigger lawn, we love that the battery is compatible with other EcoPower Plus tools, like cordless leaf blowers and hedge trimmers, so you can easily swap it out with another without having to wait for it to recharge. Overall, we loved how easy it was to start, remove, and empty the bag and adjust this mower's 6 different cutting heights, between 1.5 and 4 inches. Even after we were away for 10 days, the mower tackled the tall, thicker grass without an issue, and thanks to how easy it is to adjust the cutting height, we could easily move it up and down with one hand when we came across any uneven areas. Mowing leaves or damp grass was also easy, and we never encountered any issues with the mower getting clogged. Keep in mind that if you've never used a self-propelled mower before, it might take a little bit of getting used to. We found that there was a slight learning curve to adjusting the speed and not letting the mower pull us rather than us guiding it. Plus, the instructions weren't as clear as we'd like. However, once we became accustomed to the feel of the mower propelling itself, it was very easy to maneuver around trees and other obstacles. This mower offers 3 different options for handling grass clippings, which we also found easy to use. It can mulch the clippings, discharge them as is out the side, or collect them in the included 2-bushel bag. It has LED headlights, so you can easily see your path, even if cutting at dawn or dusk, and folds to save storage space. Cutting width, 21 inches, weight, 82 pounds, power source, battery, cutting options, bag, mulch, side discharge, yard size, 0.5 acres of cutting heights, 1.5 to 4 inches. At number 2. Husqvarna Lawn Xpert LE322. We like mulching mowers because they help nourish your lawn, which is why most of our recommendations have a mulching option. Our favorite mulching mower is the Husqvarna Lawn Xpert LE322 or because it doesn't just have a plug to keep the grass from discharging, it has a true mulching mode that uses a specially designed cutting chamber to lift and recirculate the grass for a really fine mulch. Husqvarna recommends this mower for yards up to 0.5 acres in size, which aligns with our experience using it on a 0.31 acre lawn with a large flat area, some slopes, and lots of mature trees to maneuver around. The battery allowed us to mow both the front and back lawns with about half of the charge left, so we think it's a good option for lawns up to, and maybe a bit bigger than, half an acre. We initially had some trouble turning around at the end of each row due to the power of the self-propelled system. Our best self-propelled pick automatically adjusts to your pace, which this one doesn't. We found that preemptively slowing it down helped though, and you may even want to switch it off when it comes time to turn around to help alleviate that issue. Our favorite thing about this mower is the control center, which is an intuitive control panel located right on the handle. It puts all of the controls within easy reach while you're using the mower and includes indicators that show you all the important information, battery charge level, mowing mode, and warning lights for if anything goes wrong. We initially found the mode indicator lights a bit confusing. It isn't really clear what they mean, but a quick glance through the manual cleared that up. Sensing mode automatically adjusts the mower's power based on the length and thickness of your grass to conserve battery life. Then, power mode lets you push right through heavy grass without bogging down, and mulching mode recirculates the cut grass through the cutting chamber to really chop it up so it's easier for your lawn to reabsorb the vital nutrients. Cutting width, 21 inches, weight, 87.5 pounds of cutting options, mulching, bagging, yard size, 0.25 to 0.5 acres, cutting heights, 1.5 to 4.5 inches. At number 3. Ryobi Brushless 42-inch electric zero-turn riding mower. This is a battery-powered riding mower, but it certainly doesn't lack for power. Ryobi claims its 4 included batteries, 280-volt, 10 amp-hour, and 240-volt, 12 amp-hour, provide the equivalent of 31 horsepower and can handle up to 3 acres of lawn on a single charge. While the lawn we tested this mower in isn't that large, a half-acre property in Iowa, we didn't come close to draining the batteries during our testing sessions. And we agree that this riding mower is loaded with power. But that's not all we loved about this zero-turn mower. Unlike other riding mowers we tested, this one uses Ryobi's iDrive joystick rather than a steering wheel, pedals, or levers to steer the machine and control its speed. We found it very easy to use, making driving the mower a lot of fun. The mower has a 42-inch deck, double the length of our best overall electric pick, a cutting height range of 1.5 inches to 4.5 inches that is easily set with a single lever, and 4 cutting blades. We found that it easily handled tall grass, thick weeds, wet turf, and small lawn debris without a hitch. We also found it very quiet. We were able to converse with nearby family members with the mower powered on. It also has excellent suspension that absorbs bumps and vibration, making the ride very smooth and comfortable. As with all zero-turn mowers, it turns on a dime, making it easy to maneuver around all manner of obstacles. We were consistently impressed with this mower's performance level in various weather conditions. We have avoided using it on a slope in our yard when it's wet due to concerns about slipping, but we haven't experienced any problems mowing wet grass. On hot days, we love not needing to deal with gas exhaust. We also loved all of the extras. It has headlights, cup holders, and USB ports for powering up your phone. It discharges clippings to the side, but you can purchase a bagger or mulching kit separately if desired. Note that we had a bumpy start when we initially received this zero-turn mower, as our first machine had an electrical defect that rendered it unusable. However, the manufacturer not only sent a technician to attempt to figure out the problem but also ultimately quickly replaced the mower with a new one that arrived fully assembled and ready to go. We were impressed with the excellent quality of service. While this mower might not be the best choice for everyone's budget, it's a great zero-turn mower to splurge on, and we found that it saves you time, especially compared to tractor models we've used in the past. Cutting width, 42 inches, weight, 700 pounds of power source, batteries, cutting options, mulch, side discharge, bagging, sold separately, yard size, 2 to 4 acres, cutting heights, 1.5 to 4.5 inches. At number 4. EcoPower Plus T6 TR 4204 42 inches. Riding mower. The EcoPower Plus T6 42-inch riding lawn mower is our favorite lawn tractor because it easily handles challenging terrain, providing a fast and even trim even when dealing with hills, obstacles, and damp grass. With a wide 42-inch cutting deck and tons of battery power, we were able to effectively manage a half-acre lawn without ever running out of charge despite traversing steep inclines, dodging trees, and winding around other obstacles. When we first started this mower, we were immediately impressed with its wealth of features, including a beverage cooler, cup holder, and built-in USB phone charger. It provides 12 different cutting heights, which are accessed via a convenient lever located on the lower right side of the mower. The mower also includes an LCD screen for monitoring speed, blade settings, cruise control, and more. It even has headlights for safety and a deluxe steering wheel for extra comfort. The display is conveniently placed where you can easily see it while mowing, and it also shows you the remaining battery life. We never had any issues with battery life mowing our half-acre lawn, and we're confident in recommending this lawn tractor for lawns that are 1 acre and even a little larger. Ego lists this as a 1 to 2 acre mower, but we typically used between 30 and 40% of the battery charge on our half-acre lawn, so 2 acres might be pushing it unless you have flat, easy terrain without any hills or obstacles. We were also able to mow immediately after a heavy rain that left the grass quite damp, which was impressive. The mower never bogged down in the wet grass, and it cut just as evenly as it did when the grass was dry. It discharges cut grass to the side, with bagged and mulching options only available if you buy a bag or mulching kit, but that didn't give us any issues. The only thing we don't really like about this lawn tractor mower is the seat, which has a very low backrest. It's too low for taller users, who may experience some discomfort. We like the way our best zero-turn mower, the Ryobi Brushless 42-inch electric zero-turn riding mower, handles the seating situation a lot more, with flip-up armrests and a taller backrest. We love that this mower has 6 powerful lithium-ion batteries and a base station that charges them all at once. The mower and charger take up a lot of space, and we ended up having to store it in a shed while trying to find extra garage space, but we think the high level of performance is worth the trouble. Cutting width, 42 inches, weight, 640 pounds, of power source, battery, cutting options, side discharge, yard size, 1.5 acres, of cutting heights, 1.5 to 4.5 inches. At number 5. Eufy Robot Lawn Mower E15. We've tested several robot mowers, and we love how hands-off they are. They're as close to set it and forget it as you can get, and the Eufy E15 makes the set it part a lot easier than other robot mowers we've tested. It's easy to set up and schedule, and it runs without any further effort or input. It even has a rain sensor, so there's no need to check the weather. This mower works slowly but efficiently, with automated scheduling, and it automatically returns to its base station to charge when needed. It works quietly, too, so we can safely schedule it in the early morning without disturbing the neighbors. After using the Eufy E15 for 3 months, we've determined that it's the ideal low-maintenance mowing solution for small, flat, or gently sloped lawns. Setup is somewhat complicated by an app that doesn't provide clear instructions, but it's faster and easier than robot mowers that require a physical boundary wire. The Eufy E15 uses GPS instead. We had an issue with it failing to map our yard the first time, and had to start over from scratch, but it was still a lot easier than laying out a physical boundary. We were even able to set up a no-go zone in part of our yard where grass doesn't grow. In addition to GPS, this mower also has collision sensors to avoid hitting obstacles while mowing. It can fail to see obstacles through especially thick grass, but that isn't an issue if you keep it mowing regularly and edge your lawn manually when needed. We used this mower in both dry and wet conditions, and we especially like the rain sensor. It docks itself in its covered base station automatically whenever rain is detected and resumes when it's dry out. It works best on dry grass, but it also cuts wet grass, leaving the chopped up blades in place to nourish the lawn as mulch. Cutting width, 8 inches, weight, 27 pounds, power source, battery, cutting options, none, yard size, 0.2 acres, cutting heights, 1 to 3 inches.